Hi Taurus, let's do a reading for you to see how things might be going for you. Check out the energy for this time. Now please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? We're going to start off with a few oracle cards and then go into the tarot. So let's see what we find out. Hope. This is beautiful. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Hope is what keeps us going, what helps to motivate us when things are hard. It's just like this candle, keeping it lit in your heart and in your mind. Okay? So if things are challenging, or even when they're not, keep hope alive. It will benefit you greatly. Okay, let's get a spirit animal. See what we find out. All right. And I hope you are doing well. I usually leave my phone on because it always seems to ding at the right time. And it was right when I said, I hope you are doing well. And I truly do. If you're not, please remember to keep hope alive. Now you have the giraffe spirit, and it's saying, see the big picture, which I feel like it's really important here. Try to zoom out and get a bird's eye view of what's going on. It will help you to have a different perspective. Maybe you are too close to a situation and it's affecting you in a challenging way. But if you can zoom out, see the bigger picture, you will see the different variables that are a part of your situation, and it might help you to know which way to go, what to do. So it's always a good thing to get the bigger picture. Sometimes it can be challenging to do that, but it's usually quite beneficial. I guess it all depends on the variables though, right? Okay, let's get some tarot. I'm so glad to see this come out. You have the Queen of Wands. If there's something that she desires, she goes for it. And she doesn't really care what people think. And she is going to accomplish that mission. So that is very nice to see here by the have hope. For me, this is saying, have this hope and go for what it is you want. Believe that you can get it. And don't let naysayers, etc., stop your process. Here, this is a wonderful energy as well. This is, for me, an energy of your support system. So that's very important. And it's also where you can be so relaxed. I'm sure you've been in situations, as have I, where everything is tense. And I kind of get the feeling there could be some tension here. But this is an energy of just about the opposite. And it does include others. So if you are feeling kind of tensed up and you have special people in your life or a special person, this would be a perfect time to get together with them because they care about you as much as you care about them. And it's where you can be yourselves, okay? Wonderful energy, very positive. Okay, and here you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is you taking action, going for your goal, going slowly so you can be thorough. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this is you're really determined, there's something that you truly want, you have support here for you to help you achieve that goal, and also to help you relax. If you get tensed up, put yourself in with the person or people that help you to calm down, okay? And to just spend some quality time without the stresses. And then when you feel this calmness, go for your goal. And if you need to stop and repeat, that's great. But here, it is going slow and being very thorough. You want to make for sure you get all your bases covered. That way you don't have to go back and repeat or find problems, that you have to go back to. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands. And in this deck, she's in this bubble, so it makes me feel like she's protected. And this is where, kind of going back to here, you have this idea there's something that you want or something that you're currently doing. And you feel like there could be people or situations that are in opposition to that. And so it almost feels like, maybe part of you feels like you need to defend yourself or defend what you're doing, your position, that kind of thing. But realize you are protected, okay? And you do not have to defend yourself. It's all up to you. How important is this? I mean, there are times when, yes, you naturally need to defend yourself, and other times it is an effort that you really don't need to put into practice, to use your energy. And what I get from this is she is not busy protecting herself. She knows she's protected. She knows she's doing what it is she wants, and she is very comfortable in that. Okay? Let's get a few more cards. All right, let's see what we find out. Beautiful. This is unconditional love. Now, this can be with a person, people, or I even feel like it could be whatever this is that you're wanting to go for. That there is this energy between you and them or it, where there is this unconditional love. So that is wonderful. And here, this is a card where you might need to have patience, okay? Sorry. But it's where you're planting the seeds, nurturing them, growing them, tending to them. And by putting all this effort and love into this, there's going to come a time when it is going to bear fruit, okay? And I can see the connection between this and this, where there's something you're wanting to build, something you're wanting to create, whether it's with a person or a career, a project, whatever it is. Have some patience, but believe, have the hope, okay? Here it's saying you need to make for sure that you bring in balance. And I do think that's extremely important, because here you have hope. Here, see the bigger picture, right? Here's one that's a high energy going for it. Here's one that's very calming. And you need to bring in balance. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool. So this is like a new chapter, closing out of something and having a new beginning. And if you notice, they are on the edge. They are taking the risk. And they don't have all the knowledge that they need to accomplish what they want. They have faith. Yeah, they're stepping out over, 1 foot over that ledge. So have the faith and believe that you can do this, because you can. Now let's get a few Prism Oracle cards. Let's see what they would like to share. This is quite lovely. And I do feel like you have this goal. And there's ups and downs. Make for sure that you help yourself by surrounding yourself with this beautiful, calm energy in between times of going forward with it. Disruption. Okay, let's get the other, and faith. This disruption, I do feel, is something that is happening. Disruptions can be positive, they can be challenging, they can be anything. Here you are going forward, doing your thing, and something stops you from it. It could be anything. It could be a phone call, but it could be something more challenging. Whatever it is, realize that it is temporary. To me, it kind of falls under this, see the big picture. When you hang up from that phone call, you can go right back to doing what it was that you were doing before. Now here you have faith. Do have faith in this process, and do realize that those interruptions are temporary. And when I see this, that takes me over here to the giraffe spirit of seeing the bigger picture. Yes, there could be a disruption. It will pass. And if you see the bigger picture, if you can see the bird's eye point of view, you will see that this disruption is temporary. It's not going to be a big deal in the long run, okay? Let's go ahead and get a few charms. Let's see what we come up with. All right. Here on disruption, you have a little boy giving a little girl a bouquet. It's a surprise. So, for me, this could say that yes, it's a disruption coming in, but it is one that is filled with love and compassion. Definitely a surprise, but a beautiful surprise. And you also have a heart with an angel. So, this is you being protected and loved. So this disruption to me looks like a very positive disruption, one that's filled with compassion, love, protection. It's looks like it's a really nice disruption, okay? And here in this middle, you have an E. So if E means something to you, it could be a person's name, a town, anything that, you can relate to, then this message is definitely for you. Here, have faith. You have a flower. And to me, this is beautiful growth. Some of this can be challenging. That's just part of life. But realize that there is something beautiful to be taken from this, even if it's challenging. You learn, you create, you take that, turn it into wisdom, and keep that with you, and it will serve you well. You also have a passenger jet. So whenever I get a mode of transportation, that makes me feel like you are definitely moving through this energy. And it's quite possible, because it's a passenger jet, that you are taking others with you. It could be whoever this unconditional love is about, or it could be this beautiful friendship that you have. Whatever it is, you might not be alone in this, okay? I really hope this helps you, and I will talk to you again soon. Much love.